Hi guys, I just made a video about Progression 2.0 and I had a Heroes game in the background which did not work that well, so I decided to just make a new video, no background noise, just a simple PowerPoint presentation to get my point across and try to get my point across. These are my feelings on the Progression System 2.0, what I think are a few of the downsides and what I think is not much of a problem. I'm hoping we can discuss this and get some good discussion going and just add some nuance to the situation. So let's get in. I got 3 points, by the way, to discuss. The first one is the losing of the progression, which I'll be talking about shortly. Second one is the cap on the loot boxes that we get retroactively, like veteran players get. And the third one is losing exclusivity on the skins, like buying skins used to be exclusive for money and now they are going to be in loot boxes. And master skins will be discussed a little bit under the third point as well. So first of all, losing progression. Leveling now is worth less than leveling will be after the upgrade, as in you will get less loot boxes if you level now than if you level the same kind of levels after the update. Well, I think that might not be a big problem because right now this content is not yet released. This is just something that is not available. For instance, before the the Space Lord Leoric skin was released, you could not get it. Well, nobody's surprised about that. So right now, you're not really playing for loot boxes because they're not in the game yet. You play for fun and not for unreleased content. I think this is not really much of a problem. I get why people feel like, well, I'm not supposed to level my heroes right now because if I just level them afterwards, I get the easier levels, I get the easy loot boxes much faster. And I think, well, fair enough. You can wait with a level 1 hero if you want to, and just level him after the progression system updates. And well, that's fine. You can do that, but on the other hand, you will not have fun with this hero right now, and this content is simply not yet released, so you're not really entitled to getting it right now because it's simply not there yet. I don't think losing progression is the biggest problem. What I think is slightly more problematic is the loot box cap. I think it's okay to get less boxes right now than after the update, which is the losing progression point. However, right now I am hero level 737-ish, I think. I have most of the heroes level 10 or higher. I'm pretty high level, and after the update the levels become slightly easier, so I'll be even higher level. And there's a cap on the amount of loot boxes that you can get. For instance, if after the update, I'm just giving some arbitrary numbers right now, but after the update, I'm going to be level 800 and someone else is going to be level 400. So I played twice as many games, I put twice as much time into this game than some other guy. And comparing the loot boxes that we are going to get, he's going to get basically all of the loot boxes that I'm going to get, except for a few rare and a few epic loot boxes, because they are going to be capped. I'm not sure why there is a cap, because I feel like it should just be an equal distribution. Playing twice as much as someone else does not mean you get twice as many loot boxes, and I'm not sure why that is. I'm just suggesting perhaps we should make it more equal. Perhaps you should just not remove the cap, give everyone boxes equal to the amount of time they played, and you can make that like right now you get 100 games. 100 levels is one epic loot box, and after the update, if you get 25 levels, you get one epic loot box. I think that's fine. Content's not yet released. You should not be rewarded right now the same way as you get it after the content is released. However, why not just remove the cap? You might want to update the parameters a little bit, so like make epic loot boxes 125 levels and the rare ones 40 levels instead of 25. If you want to tweak the amount that everyone gets, but at least make it fair. Like if someone played twice as much as someone else, I think they should get twice as many boxes. I'm not sure It makes sense to me that they would get twice as many boxes, but please let me know if I'm wrong here. Third, and this for me is actually an important point, and the one I want to talk about the most, is losing skin exclusivity. So right now there are tons of skins in game. They're very cool, high quality skins, and you can only get them if you spend money on the game. I'm a student myself. I don't have tons of money, but I played Heroes of the Storm for so long. I put so much time into this game, so much energy, and I enjoy this game so much, and I really want to support Blizzard with it as well. And I want to show off how much I appreciate this game, so I bought a lot of skins. I have a skin on almost every hero. Um, because I don't have that much money, I'm not rich or anything. I need to choose what I spend my money on, and I chose Heroes of the Storm because I think I'm proud of what I accomplish in this game. I'm proud of showing off my commitment to this game, and having a skin for all the heroes, and having these very cool legendary skins like Space Lord Leoric and Marauder Muradin is what makes me feel special. Like, I have this skin, I bought this, I think this is important, I want to show off, and it's a very cool skin. It looks really cool in game. And with the new progression system, everyone is going to be able to get all the skins just without paying, just playing the game and getting loot boxes and getting lucky. So um, for me, I actually spent money. I chose to spend this money on this instead of like buying something else that I wanted, because I thought this was important and I wanted to show off how much I appreciate this game. I wanted to be special and exclusive, uh, and also I enjoy the content, of course, that I buy. But there is an important aspect to this um, that is missing. That's going to be missing after the progression system, because all this special, all this money I put into to get this special feeling is just going to be gone. All these skins are not special anymore. Everyone is going to get them. Um, with a little luck, perhaps someone opens one loot box and immediately gets a Space Lord Leoric skin. He's level 1. He has only played 2 games, but now he has the same skin that I paid 15 euros for. And that doesn't feel fair to me. Spending money for special and exclusive skins is something that I enjoy doing. These skins will become free, and there's not going to be a compensation for this. So everyone is going to get this. It's going to require a lot of playing for everyone to get the same amount of content that I have. But if I knew in advance that all these skins are going to be free, then I wouldn't have bought as many. I spent a few $100s on this game, and I'm not exactly sure on the amount, but I would have spent less if I knew that eventually I would get these skins for free. I mean, I don't have that money. If I knew they were going to be free, I would have saved my money for something else. And um, I did spend money because I wanted to be special, and now they are not going to be special. So I feel like something is getting taken away from me here, and I think there should be some kind of compensation, perhaps. I don't know, just something special that new players would not be able to get, just to show the veterancy that I have in this game. Something to show off the status, the commitment, the money I put into this game that someone else has not. And I mean, there is a big difference. So why does someone who played the game less, who spent no money on it, gets to get the same things that I get? I mean, it might sound a bit entitled, but I actually do feel like I lose some of my status here. I lose some of this prestige, and I think that's too bad. Um, I don't mean to sound entitled, because I think it's great that new players are getting a better experience, and overall, I'm super excited for these 2.0 changes. So I don't mean to sound entitled at all, but they are losing meaning. I'm not sure how to explain this better. It's just I spend 15 euros on a Space Lord Leoric skin and 15 euros on a Marauder Muradin skin. That's 30 euros I could have spent on. I mean, there are a lot of things I need to spend money on, like on my rent of my room, on my books I need for studying, or just new clothes, or having a beer with friends. And uh, sometimes I didn't take a few beers because I was like, well, I don't have that much money this month, because I bought the skin. I save money for these kind of things because I thought it was cool and exclusive, and suddenly they're not, and that feels bad. And yeah, that's something that I want to spend like more discussion has to be around this point, I think, because the other two, well, you can discuss whether that's fair or not, but personally, I can live with that, like having a few more loot boxes, having a few less loot boxes. In the end, we're just getting free stuff, but this is actually something that, something permanent that's going to be changed, and it's much more significant in my point of view. So that's all the important things I want to discuss. I want to give master skins an honorable mention because they are going to lose meaning as well. They're going to be available in loot boxes instead of being progression. There are so many threads about Reddit, about this subject on Reddit right now. I think that's too bad as well. I think that is a mistake. It's basically the same argument that I just made for losing exclusivity of these skins. With money, instead of money, it's going to be the progression. People buy the master skins because they like the hero, they spend a lot of time playing the hero, they spend money buying the master skins, like the 10,000 gold. It all just shows, like, I love this hero, I love playing it, I'm pretty good with him, at least I have played him for quite a few hours, and they're just going to lose that if someone is going to get this in a loot box and get it after he hit level 2 with Kel'Thas and he's got the Kel'Thas master skin tint. It's like, well, everyone who bought the master skins to show off their veterancy and commitment to a hero is just going to lose their meaning whatsoever. They have no status anymore because, well, it's just a random skin, a rare skin. It's not even that important in a loot box. I think that's too bad. I think master skins should be a symbol of their commitment to a hero. And why not? Why not have these special skins that are not available in loot boxes? I think it's fine to lock a few things behind bars and just make them available to specific players that just spend a lot of time on a certain hero, and then the reward is, well, you can buy a master skin if you can show your master skin. And it's cool to have these things in game that are special. I think it's cool to have certain mounts that are not obtainable or certain skins that are harder to get. For instance, the BlizzCon mounts. I enjoyed that they eventually, like after 2 or 3 years, some time ago, the BlizzCon Charger became available. Well, I think that's okay. It took a lot of time, and slowly they're maybe unlocking these mounts. Well, that's cool. I did not have these mounts. I was excited that I could finally buy the BlizzCon Charger, but the BlizzCon Beast and the BlizzCon Wolf, or what was the latest mount? I'm not sure. Like these special mounts, I cannot get them, and that's okay by me. Like I did not go to BlizzCon and did not buy a ticket. I can't get them anymore. And if I see someone riding on that mount in game, well, that shows me that, oh well, cool. They were at this specific event and they have this exclusive skin, and that's cool. I think it's fine to have a few more exclusive items. They don't perhaps not make them completely unavailable, but in the case of master skins, just make them a little bit harder to get. Don't put them in loot boxes. You need to level this hero to level 20 in order to get the master skin for this hero. I think that is far better, and a lot of people, it will keep their meaning, so everyone that bought their master skins so far will not lose their reasons for buying it. Yeah, I agree that they should not be available in loot boxes. So yeah, that was basically all the points that I wanted to discuss. Hopefully this is a better quality video. Hopefully there was no background noise to distract you. I look forward to some discussion. Please let me know if you agree with me or why not. And yeah, thank you for watching.